Hi, Gary here. With these 3 blog posts, and we talked about emotion and looked at structure, flower arrangement, and now we're talking about behavior. Now, this is the most difficult one by far. Behavioral change is just plain hard. Unless you're a little kid, young, very young, behavioral change for adults is just difficult. In fact, there was a book written by Chip and Dan Heath back 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago called Switch. And it's how to change things when change is hard. And in that book, they have a really great analogy about how to, really make behavioral change stick. So when we're talking about money habits and changing the way we deal with money and getting successful habits and healthy habits around money and everything else, and a lot of it is just deciding that we're going to change. So how do you do this really effectively? Well, they use a little analogy, which I really love, and I'll walk you through it. And it goes like this. First, you have an elephant. An elephant's all heart. It's all about what motivates you and allows you to plow through things and make things happen. Next, you have a rider. And a rider is all about thinking. It's about directing. It's about saying, how you're going to do something, where you're going to go, and really looking into it from that very cognitive standpoint. And then finally, you have the environment. And the environment is where you live, how you operate, at work, at home, and in all these different places. It's a very difficult place because of all the influences around you. And the way it goes is like this. You can get really motivated by something. You get motivated by this video and go off running in 100 directions and be excited, and people kind of know, well, what are you doing here? But without any direction and a path, it just kind of fizzles away. You can also get really very clear and think about it for a long period of time here in your noggin and really go after it. But without any motivation, you're not going to get any traction. A lot of procrastination takes place. And then finally, you have to have a path. Because you can sit there and ride your elephant all day long through the jungle, and the snakes are biting at you and the tigers are trying to knock you off. But if you don't have a clear path they're going down, it makes it very difficult. So when you put the 3 together, motivation on your elephant, rider directing it, and having a very clear path that you're going down, you have a better than 80% chance that that change that you're trying to make will actually stick and hold. And it's really important. So as you're going through life and you're trying to make these really good healthy money habit changes and so forth, just to get better at that, recognize having those 3 things in place will give you a much higher result. Will make a big difference, in you being able to obtain what you really want in this area. So until next time, enjoy.